to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinals. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. So now it's second and long. On the run, it's Rainey. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Aztecs want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Grabbed behind the line. It's Napier. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught behind the line. It's Gums. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So Stanford's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab on the left side. Off to the races. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Stanford!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Rainey. Turning it on! He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th completion on the season. Put up some big numbers this year if they keep up at this pace.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Caught in the backfield, it's Gums. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
The Cardinals come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Got a man, it's Davis. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Fox. Oh, he's got some space. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Makes one man miss. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Right down the boulevard. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking for a gap. It's Rainey. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Hauls it in. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes to the right. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Aztecs. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Oregon is ahead early right now, but years past they've had Michael James or Joey Harrington. They don't have that guy this year, and that's why this is tight. They're up by 11 over Texas State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Oh, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. No huddle here for the offense. Touch pass on the run. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
That really nice job by the defense. Understanding the situation. We know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting the fast, speedy wide receiver on the ground. Nice 3rd down snap.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of hands.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Listen, I know that game didn't get very much, but I love getting the tight ends involved. Get everybody involved in the offense. Make me cover the whole field. Keep everybody a little bit honest.
He has the 1st and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hall. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They want to get this defense on its heels. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Hall. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Hall. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Absolutely perfect. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. That's reeled in. It's Hall. Still on his feet at the 45. And he is marked out of bounds after another big great game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
San Diego State, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Lofts one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. At the 20. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
San Diego State, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Trying to find the end zone. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The big explosive play put them right on the edge, but you've got to finish the deal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinal! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's busted. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Caught in the backfield, it's Gums. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
At the 45, on his way. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And a chance to mull things over. And let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Stanford! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That one ought to give them firm control with this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Ball State. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Tate. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Single. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Aztecs will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. The option look. He'll toss it. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Stanford could choose to go for it all here on 2nd and inches. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Pace, 27, John.
Looking to fire. Now adjusting. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, let's get it.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Aztecs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wicks. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side?
And here's a fumble way behind the line. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative slip.